Meaning. How to find it when nothing matters. Most people think of meaning in life as something valuable hidden somewhere, something you just need to find, and once you do, everything will make sense. They imagine that meaningful people are those with grand goals, burning passion, or a clear life calling. But meaning is not an object waiting to be discovered. It is the way we relate to life itself. A crisis of meaning often appears not because life is truly meaningless, but because we lose connection with the things that once made us feel alive. The good news is that connection can be rebuilt. So, how can you rediscover meaning when everything feels empty? 1. A treasure hunt sent to the wrong address. The biggest mistake in searching for meaning is imagining it as a treasure buried somewhere. Once you find it, life is solved. In reality, meaning is not hiding at the end of the journey. It exists in every step you take. Helping a friend who is struggling, making tea for your parents, completing a task with honesty. Within these small moments, meaning is already present. The problem is that you may not consider them big enough to count as meaning. Perhaps you have been searching in the wrong place because you assumed meaning must appear in spectacular form. 2. A mirror that appears in other people's faces. One of the fastest paths to emptiness is becoming too focused on yourself. What do I want? What is missing in me? Why am I not happy? The more you stare into that mirror, the emptier it can feel. But something changes when you shift your attention toward others. When you show up for them, listening without judgment, helping without expecting anything, staying beside them in difficult moments, you begin to feel that your presence matters. That sense of mattering is meaning in its most tangible form. Viktor Frankl once wrote that meaning is often found through love. Not just romantic love, but genuine connection with other people. 3. Clay shaped in the middle of fire. It may sound strange, but unavoidable suffering can become one of the deepest sources of meaning. Not because suffering itself is good, but because how we face it reveals who we are. Viktor Frankl observed this in concentration camps. Those who endured were not always the physically strongest, but those who could still find meaning within their suffering. Like clay placed in fire, it does not choose the heat, but it can become something stronger because of how it endures it. 4. The signature you leave on the world. Human beings are creators by nature. There is a quiet satisfaction in seeing something you made, whether it is homemade food, words written in a journal, a small garden you planted, or a room you finally organized. Every creation becomes a signature you leave on the world, a simple proof that I was here and I made something. Creating connects you with effort, process, and results. You are no longer just existing, you are participating. Through that participation, you realize that you can shape something, even in small ways. If everything feels empty, try creating something today. It does not need to be perfect. What matters is that you place a piece of yourself into it. 5. A window that opens beyond yourself. Human beings need rituals, not only in a religious sense, but simple repeated practices that remind you that you are part of something larger. It could be morning meditation, walking while watching the sunset, writing a gratitude journal, or simply sitting quietly in a park listening to the sound of nature. These rituals act like windows that open your perspective outward, toward nature, time, and the wider rhythm of life. When you look through that window, your problems often shrink in scale, and you remember that life continues far beyond your personal struggles. The point is, meaning is not something waiting at the end of a long journey. It is the way you walk the path itself. It exists in every step you choose to take, in every attention you give, and in every presence you offer.